His strength and focus in this sport stands out, a climber that has received recognition across the country and tackled some amazing heights around the world, all at the age of 11.
What was it about climbing right away that you knew that this is something you love to do?
I guess I kind of just started, and it was like a place where I could just do what I wanted and get away from the outside world.
His name is Bug D'Amato. You heard right, Bug. A decision by his dad when he was born led to the unusual nickname.
Anything but Michael. It can be anything but Michael, because I had a brother that was Michael, his dad's Michael, he's Michael. There were Michaels all over the family. And he took one look at me and I knew that he had named our son Michael. So I said, we're not going to call him that. And we had been calling him Bug because the nurse said when he was born he was cute as a bug. That's all he's ever been known as.
It just fits?
It totally fits.
Take one look at him and you know Bug is no beginner. He started climbing at the age of 7. He's earned the top spot in his age division almost since starting the sport.
How did he start with climbing? How did this become his thing?
Yeah, it was really sort of a chance happening. We were going through a difficult time as a family, and a neighbor friend of ours said, you know, you should take him to this indoor climbing facility. Bug harnessed up and got on the wall, and he took to it immediately. I mean, it was obvious that there was something different.
That climbing wall is usually inside Midwest Climbing Academy, a new place in Minneapolis that's one of just 2 in the country to operate as a youth-focused facility. Tyler Hofert serves as head coach here. A South Dakota guy, he learned the climbing ropes at other businesses before branching out on his own.
On any given day, you can come into a practice here and you can just go into the main stage and feel that kind of infectious vibe where a bunch of young people are working really hard together and, well, getting good at climbing.
The coaching is great, the environment, the people, and then it feels good when people are kind of cheering for you.
Everyone supports each other. They're still rooting for them to get to the top of that route, and it's a really amazing community.
So we always think of, the individual challenge, but you said there's really a team aspect to this sport as well.
You have a bunch of young people, like-minded, who get together and they try really hard, they work very hard, and they're dedicated together. And through that like mindset, they become extremely strong.
Midwest Climbing Academy also has one of the steepest lead climbing walls in the Midwest. And all floors are foam. Fall anywhere and you'll be fine. Which should make me feel better about this. At least I thought.
All right, we've changed. We're gearing up here. Is that the lingo? I'm not even saying it
I
right.
guess, yeah, you could say that.
Some kids, like in other sports, they just kind of get it. They just have a sense of what they need to do to be good at that sport. And that is what I would say about Bug and climbing is he's very intuitive. He just kind of gets it. And he's not afraid to work hard at a very young age.
So when you're up there, what are you thinking about?
Just what position your body is in to get to the next hold. You're not really thinking about getting to the top yet, because then you'll not think about what you're doing and you might fall.
So you're really just focused on kind of what's going on now and what's next?
Yes.
That's all that's on your mind?
Yes. So
the green is easier and the red is more difficult?
Yes, this red is more difficult.
So let me guess, you're going to go for the red and I'm going to be going for the green, you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
That sounds probably the best?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
And you're going to cheer me on the whole way, huh?
Okay. You can do this.
Whoa! We're already off to a good start.
I also discover there's much more to it than just reaching for whatever's in front of you.
Any tips?
No, you're doing really good, actually.
Bug is as surprised as I am. But once I get a few feet off the ground, the height of my climb starts to settle in.
Do you ever get scared?
Sometimes, yeah.
He may get scared, but he doesn't let that stop him. Bug's already climbed in France and in Thailand. His Minnesota picks, Palisade Head on Lake Superior, and Sandstone.
Is there a place that has stood out as kind of your favorite so far?
Thailand is really nice. Great rocks and really nice weather too.
Only during competition time do I get nervous, but we've done some pretty high climbs in Duluth and that were very scary, and I strangely didn't feel nervous at all. It just felt very comfortable.
Whoa! I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed.
We all quickly learn that comfort isn't something I exactly have, but it is a fun challenge. Hofert believes it's why we're seeing these gyms start up all across the country.
It's such a unique challenge in that you have to be very strong physically, but you have to be just as strong mentally. You have to find a way to join the two.
All things an 11-year-old displays with each step. He's at the academy at least a few times a week to sharpen his skills. A sport that's changed the course for one kid, all after just one climb.
With the climbing, he has really made a commitment to it, and he wants to continue to compete, and as he gets older, he wants to keep climbing to be a part of his life, and I hope that he can maintain this goal and passion that he has for it.
But if he perhaps chooses to stay on the ground eventually?
That would be fine too. He says he wants to go to the lowest of lows and the highest of highs. He wants to be a marine biologist and study the deepest depths of the sea, and then he wants to climb the highest heights he can possibly climb. And I think that's just an amazing way to live your life.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.